there is no tomorrow. If there is tomorrow, you cannot stop worrying about it. Tomorrow never comes. The goal is always in the future, and life is always here. The goal is always far away, and life is in this very moment. Neither there is any yesterday. One is no more, one is not yet. All that is in our hands is the present moment, now, here. And this is a miraculous experience. If there is no yesterday, no tomorrow, and this very moment you are silent. You cannot be anywhere else than here and now. Wherever you are, it will be here and now. You are given only one moment at a time, and you are wasting that moment for planning or worrying about the future. And the future never comes. What comes is always here now. It is a series of nows. One now, another now, but you are always living in the now. There is no future. And what can you worry about the future? It is because of this kind of worrying and planning for future that a certain proverb exists in all the languages of the world. Man goes on desiring, planning, worrying for the future, and God goes on disappointing him. There is no God to disappoint you. In your very planning, you are sowing the seeds of disappointment. In your very worrying about the future, you are wasting the present. And slowly it becomes your second nature to worry about the future. So when the future will come, it will come as present. And because of your habit of worrying about the future, you will waste that moment also for worrying. You will go on worrying your whole life about the future. You will stop only when death comes and takes away all possibilities of future from you. You missed your whole life. You could have lived, but you only planned. Live as intensely and totally now, because the next moment will be born out of this moment. And if you have lived it totally and joyously, you can be absolutely certain that the next moment will bring more blessings. more joy. I have heard on a railway station 3 professors of philosophy were discussing. The train was standing on the platform. It was few minutes more for it to leave. But they got so involved in their discussion that when the train left, then they became aware and they ran. In the last compartment, only 2 professors could enter. The third remained on the platform and the train was gone. And the third has tears in his eyes. A porter was standing seeing the scene. He said, "Why you are crying? At least 2 of your friends have got the train." He said, "That is the problem. They had come to see me off." They must be also crying inside the train. Existence also plays sometimes jokes on people. Stop this habit of planning. Stop worrying about the future. If tomorrow comes, you will be there. And if you know how to live, if you know how to live joyously and dancingly, your tomorrow will also be full of dance and joy.